Hello and welcome everybody. This is Danny Code and we are starting a new series of X4 here, and this series is going to be all about basically we're the bad guys and we're going to kind of inflame the wars between the Argon and the Paranid. So with that said, I do have a budgeted game here kind of saved, and I'll just kind of take you through that real quick. I really want to get into the gameplay, but I wanted to kind of go over this real quick. So with the player, might help if I import the custom game here, and it's the Argon War 2. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, with the player, I have a few things with starting out. So I do have a good amount of Argon blueprints, but they're basically just the storage for the stations and the connectors and things like that. And the only production I have are the energy cells. So I'm going to start with that because we're going to put a few of those around, a few solar power plants around. So there's that. And I'm also starting with just like, if I have to use my spacesuit, I want some stuff. I want the good stuff. So I'm kind of starting off with that. So we have like the launcher here and a few other, like the laser and things like that. So with that said, that's the only thing I really have, and I'm going to be Argon. And that doesn't look like the Argon male. That's weird, right? Hold on. Argon male 4. Is it going to change it? That's weird. That must be a little bit of a bug, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So, okay. So with that, then we do have a starting ship. This is the only other really, like, boost that I got. So I just have a starting ship. I don't have any starting stations or anything else like that. So I just wanted to check something real quick here. Yeah, okay. So this Quasar, and it's decked out. It really has, like, everything, like, high presets. So there's that, and I just have the one ship. I don't have any other ships. It's just the starting ship here, and that's it. I don't have any properties. The universe is starting universe. So I do have access to Argon Prime, and I do have all the satellites in Argon Prime, so it's basically covered. So I know that everything's going on there. And I do have Grand Exchange as well. So we look over here, all of the Grand Exchange, because really this is my favorite sector to start making money with stations and things like that, and with mining and whatever. So I wanted to make sure that I have all Grand Exchange sectors accounted for and covered. So there's that. So those are the only sectors. Faction relations, these are obviously going to change, but these are the vanilla. These are the starting ones. I didn't touch anything here. Story states, same thing. These are the starting story states. I'm almost wanting to do the headquarters and staff, because really I discovered, by the way, we're doing public beta 8.0 version 3, I think is the latest one. So we're on that. But with that said, the SATA is now a research project instead of a crafting good. So I'm actually almost wanting to do the headquarters with Boza, but I think we're just gonna deal with it and make it as vanilla as possible. So we'll get that as soon enough anyway. So, and I think we're gonna actually go into those sectors fairly quickly anyways. So we'll get the headquarters fairly quickly. So that's cool. And that's it. So we don't have any research. What does it say? Choose at least one of the following story options to unlock the research. Yeah, so we can't even unlock the research without updating the story state here, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. That does mean we don't have a SATA, but that's okay. But that's it. So we're cool. This is kind of bugging me now. Oh, there it goes. So that's the right picture. Okay. And there we go. So we're just going to start this, and here we go. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing fine. And actually, apologies for being away for a couple weeks. I was on vacation. So I was in Boston. It was very nice. I love Boston. I take a train trip up there from Norfolk to Boston. It's like a 13-hour train trip. It's lovely. And everybody that I tell that to are go, well, what did you do on the train? Well, I looked out the window a lot. I read a lot. I played a few mobile games, and I read even more, and I looked out the window more. I mean, it was lovely, and I talked to people and things like that, and it was great. But yeah, Boston's great, my favorite city. And yeah, so I was away for 2 weeks, and now I'm back. And I'm gonna be doing. I decided I'm gonna be doing some Minecraft. I have the server set up, and I'm gonna be inviting people. But I think I'm gonna record a few episodes before I do that to get everybody in the mood to get on the server. But yeah, that's set up, so that's coming pretty soon. But yeah, so hello everybody, and I hope everybody's doing fine. Wave in chat if you are here. Let me know. And yeah, my game, I'm going to have to do a GoFundMe for a new computer because I swear this thing is getting slower and slower every time I play. You know, it's getting bad. Okay, so here we go. So like I said, we're starting off in our Argonne, and what we're going to do is we're going to basically join the Argonne war against the Paranid. And let me see what messages we have here. First off, okay, timeline, coherence, whatever. So this is coming up by default. This is interesting. We're not even in the right sector, and it's coming up anyways. But that's cool. We can start that. That could be a starting point. Time compression research components. So I have some of the stuff to research the SATA. I think that's basically what that's saying. Now, the new thing with 8.0 is the diplomacies. So diplomacy, I'm super looking forward to this. So the diplomacy is all like really cool, and it really fits with what I'm doing when I'm going to be inflaming the, Argons against the Paranids. So the relations here right now with the Argons are, they are enemies with the Terrans, but I thought they would be at war with the... I don't think it's even... Okay, so it's just not on here. We haven't discovered them yet. So once we do discover them, we'll probably get a readout here. But yeah, so I think they're probably at war. Let's do that real quick. Let's go and fly into the right sectors here. So again, they did some updates to the mapping as well, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. But let's go ahead and go to, let's see here, let's get that. I'm a little rusty, apologies to begin with here. A little rusty on the key combos, haven't played in a couple weeks. Hey there, Narahan. I can't say that. Narahan, am I saying that right? But hello, how you doing? Oh, I should take the, whatchamacallit. But we're just going to fly there. But yeah, I want to uncover the faction that we're going to be at war with here. So we're in Argonne space. And I'm in, like I said, our starting ship here, which isn't great, but it isn't bad either. I mean, it's as good. It's just it's a small fighter, which is cool. Yeah, it's not too fast. It does have some pretty cool pew-pews and things like that. But this is going to be a runabout for a while until I get because I was going to get a katana as my starting ship, a katana, right? But that's Terran. So as we're like to get the start of the game here, pure Argon, I was like, this is an Argon ship. It's a heavy fighter, so we went with that. But yeah, eventually I'm going to get another katana and just roam around space that way. Okay, let's get on the highway.
Entering system. Second contact.
Actually, we're going to get on the highway. We're going to I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, we're going to get on the highway. Let's do first really what I want to do. Let's go around the ring, the highway ring here, just to...
Entering system. True sight.
Just to reveal parts of the map here. Is it me, or is this highway even slower than it used to be? Just, I feel like I'm going a little bit slower. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm slower. I don't know. But yeah,
Entering system.
And then we're gonna do the ring, and then we're gonna come back and go into true sight. But now we should have the Argon Federation here. Enemies with the Holy Order. So these are the guys they're enemies with, and these are the guys that we're going to be fighting along with the Argon. So I was thinking too, like, who else? What other factions can we? What is this going to really look like? Because we're going to be at war.
Entering system.
I think in general the Terrans we're going to be kind of not friendly with. The Split we're not going to be friendly with because they're slave traders. The Terrans because they're kind of fascist, basically. But we're going to be definitely friends with the
Entering
Boron.
System. Unholy retribution.
We're going to be friends with the Talati because the Talati, while they're capitalists, that's fine. And who else? So all the other factions, all the other
Entering system.
Human
Trinity
factions,
Sanctum.
other than Terran, we'll be friendly with, I think. Yeah, we'll go around the ring here. It's like one of the first things you want to do in any playthrough.
Right promise.
Hey there, Alexander.
Requesting immediate backup.
Hope everybody's having a great Saturday.
Hyperion Gravidar signature acquired. Back on track.
Wait a minute.
And there she is, again. She should have been decommissioned and abandoned after all that time, but apparently not. Whoa, is she trying to shake me off? Not happening. I'm staying right on her tail.
Who is talking? Okay, so that's another mission, the Hyperion mission. I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, they upgraded the readout here. That's cool. Let's mark all as red there. Yeah, so that's the Hyperion mission, and we're not going to do that just quite yet. We're going to put this on hold, but this is good too because I do want to get that Hyperion ship. But again, this is a very long mission story, so we're just going to go ahead and set this to inactive for now and continue on doing what we're doing. Beauty. Yeah, the Hyperion is the newest DLC. I was thinking they were going to have a DLC for and they might still have it because we're still in beta 8, and for the diplomacy, they're probably working on some sort of DLC there, or some sort of like smaller DLC like they did with the Hyperion one. But would be interesting.
Entering system. Silent witness.
And I don't know. I don't if you guys know of any other like updates that I should be aware of. I did read the list on their forums actually, and it was very extensive of what they're updating in 8. So I'm not really sure of other things that I should be aware of, other than the SATA. Oops.
This automated message is being broadcast exclusively in the proximity of Heretic's End. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition to study this rare event. A reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
And I think that's the first thing that we're going to do, because I really want to be friends with the Boron, and that leads directly to the Boron, because I want to be friends with them. I think they're going to be a big part of this playthrough, as far as being at war. we're going to be allies with the Boron. Anyways, so let's continue on here and upgrade or keep on going here. But yeah, the new Alexander, the new AI does actually look really pretty good. I like how they're highlighting things that are more important. Okay, and we're gonna go over to, I think, just one more jump here to Argon Prime. We're gonna end up in Argon Prime because we did reveal the Holy Order there. So they're a known faction to us now.
System, Argon Prime.
But we're gonna talk to the Argon people here, and I think that, I don't know, do we have the missions yet? Yeah, so pilots wanted Argon. This is in order to expand our operations to meet our next group of targets. We are looking to hire a number of pilots to work for us. These should be trained in. So we're gonna probably do some of these things first here as well. Acquire 3 pilots. That's pretty easy. Offer expired. Alliance invitation. Join Hatikva's trade revolution. So let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm not getting the join. I think we have to be at a certain level with the Argons here. So we're at neutral, 0. So we're gonna have to, one of the first things we're gonna do is bring this up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and let's just do like a quick mission here. I'm just to get it under our belts. Oh, we don't have a mission. Okay, let's look for a mission. Let's go over here.
Argon Wharf.
We should be able to get a mission by going over to the Argon Wharf here. Sniffing around for like a data leak or something like that. We could do the Hatikvas because I think they're tied in with the Argons as well. But let's try to find like just a basic mission just to get our feet in the door. We could actually do some criminal traffic as well. Yeah, I think the first things we're going to do the gate missions, and then we're actually going to try to get our standings with the Argons up a little bit quicker here. Let's go into this mode, actually. A little bit easier to look for things, I think. Not seeing any data leaks just quite yet. I should get a pilot as well. I think I didn't. So for the setup, I didn't get us any extra credits. The other thing we can do too is be on the lookout for like some Xenons coming through here. So the more of those guys we pew, then the better.
T.
Yeah, he's on the highway. I'm never gonna catch him. Never gonna catch him. All right, I do see a leak right there. Let's see if we can't find where that is. I can hear it as well in my right or my left ear there. Ooh, is that it there? Yep, that's it there. Let's see what we get. Data encrypted commissions. I don't care about commissions. What I could do too is I could start trading with them as well. But if this doesn't pan out, we're going to go and start the gate missions. I'm surprised I don't see any criminal traffic just quite yet. And with that said, I do want to do this. Bolts. Let's do one laser. Just like that. So I have options there. 1, 2, 1. 2 is just going to be like that. And 1 is full. Cool. Yeah, but I don't want to do like full weapons bursts when I'm trying to do criminal traffic because you're likely to hit the station. pro tip. Oh, there's another leak around here somewhere. Let's see if we can't get a mission here with a leak. Just around this way. It's kind of on, probably on this pylon here. Oop, I hear it. It's very loud. There it is. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
One moment, please.
If you are receiving this transmission,
Boza.
my plan is working.
Alright, we'll do
You
these.
just need to dial in the Heretic's end coordinates and... Oh, I must go now. My captors will soon return, and there is so much more to prepare.
Bozy, you're looking red there. Okay, we'll do these missions. I think these are good. So this will help us get the research out of the way as well. Because playing without a okay, we're going up here. Playing without a
You can go. The scan came back clean.
Autopilot engaged.
playing without a SATA is going to be really, really hard. But yeah, so plan of attack here. We're gonna get Argon on our side somehow. I was hoping for some criminal traffic, didn't see any. Could have probably went to a different station. Join their war effort against the Holy Order. And along those
Entering
lines too, we're gonna be
system.
doing missions
Class choice.
to unstake, unveil the boron and things like that. So, but this is good because I think we'll get our headquarters here with these missions, with the Bozata missions, which are fairly easy. Yeah, so by default, I've noticed that the other filter is active, which is interesting.
Entering system. Morningstar.
And they said they did updates with the mapping here, with the galaxy map, or the galaxy map. It does kind of look good, actually. I kind of do like it. I can't say what's different, but it does look cleaner. Maybe that's just because I haven't really I don't have a view of everything. Yeah, ship isn't as fast as my katana was, for sure. So yeah, cool. If there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. But hopefully the fighting really does start here very soon. Again, I feel like I'm going, I feel like I'm standing still almost. But yeah, I guess we're
Unknown object.
getting closer. Man, this is painful. Yeah, this is really cool that they highlight these things here, the mission. So the Alliance of the Word has recently become aware of an imminent jump gate activity. Oh, sorry, this is a jump gate situation. Okay. In Heretic's End. I mean, we're kind of going... this is the next sector we're going to be in, Heretic's End. So we might want to do this one as well. But let's go see what Boza wants. Man, this is just like really slow. I feel like I'm standing still.
Entering system. Heretic's End.
Are we just gonna get the headquarters? Is the headquarters already available? And we just have to unlock it? I think that is it. If I remember correctly, too, like in the last playthrough, the headquarters was already here, so we didn't have to get it from any place. I don't remember. We'll see. I'm trying to see here. Hold on. If we zoom in here, doesn't.
Attention!
Doesn't look like
Denizens
it.
of Heretic's End. Please evacuate the designated area immediately.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Sir, we are picking up an unusually high energy signature.
Ah, there it is. Yep. So it just warps in.
Seems like a Terran.
Autopilot engaged.
There's my headquarters.
Autopilot.
Yeah, there it
Goodness
is.
me! It worked! I made the jump! Haha! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Excuse me, traveler. Did you hear the Alliance broadcast? I wonder, would you be interested in collaborating with one of the greatest scientific minds of our time?
Yeah, they're redacted. Probably Bofu again. Yeah.
As far as I am aware,
Probably have to
I am
get him
the
some
only
food.
law on this side of the network schism. I am currently in the market for some personal assistance.
Yeah, Bofu.
Should you be interested, please do come for a face-to-face chat.
I'm coming. I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, so this is just the... You're probably right, redacted. It's probably just the Bofu mission. That's okay. We'll get... Because I do want to get the research started here fairly quickly.
Unknown station.
Because as I've mentioned, like the SATA now isn't a craftable item. It's you gotta research it. Which when I was setting up the game, when I was setting up the what you call it here, the setup, the game setup, anyways, I was like, oh, I forgot I need to do the SATA, and I was looking for it in the inventory items, and I didn't see it. I'm like, why don't I see it? Which is very strange. And then I had to look.
Docking granted.
That reminds me too, I don't think I have a docking computer. That's going to be not an issue, but it's going to be interesting, huh? Oh no, I do have a docking computer. That's right, because I set this ship up with the docking computer. Never mind. We can just go in. Okay. I forgot. We do need a pilot as well,
Welcome
so
aboard the mystery installation.
once I get...
I do apologize for the mess. I only recently escaped my split captors. Can you believe they forced me to develop weapons? Anyway, I have not yet had sufficient opportunity to undertake much housekeeping. Best not to dwell on the past. All is well now. The installation seems vaguely to be of Terran origin, but it is certainly no run-of-the-mill station. It is equipped with uncommonly advanced research facilities. Frankly, I am rather longing to lose myself in the lab and focus wholly on science. This brings me to a business matter. I require someone to oversee the mundane aspects of base operations. I will be far too preoccupied with my important work. Might this be a suitable and rewarding use of your skills? No need to answer. Of course it is. I have transferred
Bozo, you can hang up the phone. I'm here, man.
I trust you will make good use of it.
I'm here.
When you are not otherwise engaged, please do pop down to see me.
I'm here.
I am sure there will be bits and bobs that you may be able to help me with regarding my research. When you are ready, of course. You have a new station to grapple with.
Let's deposit everything into our storage. I'm here, man. Didn't you see me?
This installation is equipped for habitation of all races, and this room seems to be some sort of research area. I expect I could spend years poring over the data contained in these systems.
Hello there.
Okay, is there anything I can help with? Probably Bofu. Where's my... There it is.
Yes, I have already made some progress. There appears to be several things we can research at this facility.
Not Bofu.
Please take a
Research.
look.
Okay. That was simple enough. We do need to acquire a manager, though. Let's see here. Research. Yeah, so we can research now.
As you can see, there is much to do. I personally find mention of this teleportation irresistible, but I leave it up to you to decide what we research first. Please note that these research items have certain requirements.
So this is weird, right? So I think I did see in... This is all new. But I did see in our message... Where's our messages? Messages here. That we have the time compression research component. So an item has been acquired which, with the necessary research facility, can be used to research time compression technology. So we have it. I wonder what that is. but we have it. So that's cool. So we can do the research, but I wonder if it's like a tiered research. In other words, we can get the time compression, we can get the data with just this, or do we have to do more? So let's find out. So this is for 10 minutes. The teleportation.
It appears some Terran technology was being used to research teleportation over long distances.
So I want to do the teleportation as well, but when we're doing the time compression thing, we're going to put on some, I think we just need container storage for these. Yeah, I think we just need container. I think we're also going to need for like the advanced teleportation, we're going to need some solid storage as well, but we'll put on some what you call it here, and maybe even a energy cell solar panel. All right, let's do this.
If you could, please note that these research items have certain requirements. Bring the items to me and we can get started.
Damage singularity engine. That's what we need. Okay.
Hello there.
Deliver. Collect items before trying to deliver them. Oh, don't we have it? This is broken. This is broken. I can't. I'm clicking on it. And I think I have these in my inventory. Collect items. Hold on. Oh, it's because derp. Danny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jesus. Right, we need these. I think we just need these on our personal selves. Confirm. There we go. Maybe now we're not broken. I wish it was like Cubic Odyssey, where if we have them in storage, we also have them in our, if we're near the storage, we also have them in our inventory, personal inventory. That'd
Hello
be nice.
there.
All right, let's see if this works now. Deliver all matching things. There we go.
should be able to
Cool.
begin our research.
I figured it out.
I look forward to seeing how this turns out.
Okay, so he's starting the research. Let's go ahead and put on some storage here. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have enough money. that's an issue. Okay, so we're gonna have to do other things first. Okay, while he's doing this, let's go ahead and do the, where is it? No, this one. Let's do this. Let's start this.
I, Numunkaret, welcome you in my capacity as commanding officer of this expedition. The Alliance of the Word is a collective of scholars and scientists intent on advancing understanding through cooperation. Word reached us from the Boron of Kingdom End some months ago via the messenger drone network. It seems they may be making some headway with their gate technology experimentation. At first, I will admit, we dismissed the notion. So many scientists have tried and failed to interact with the gate network. But now, the dormant gate at Heretic's End is showing infrequent, but undeniable signs of activity. This may or may not be related to the boron experiments, but the timings coincide too starkly to ignore. But let us not get ahead of ourselves. We could be reuniting with our boron brethren. Equally, we could find ourselves welcoming a fleet of Xenon destroyers. This expedition was tasked with resolving the many unknowns of this situation. We need scouts willing to help us explore this unknown space.
Okay, I didn't want to approach too quickly and cut him off, because once we get into this area, then it'll probably trigger something else. But yeah, I do want to connect with the boron as soon as possible, so this is good. And obviously, Bozata's going to need his Bofu, so we're going to try to get that from the boron territory as well. When we're doing the administrator, yeah, we're doing the missions for the borons. For Queen Polyphates.
I'm delighted to see that everyone has made it. Explorer, please fall into formation to accommodate the remaining attendees.
So many ships. I cannot believe we are actually here, ready to witness something truly historic.
The Terran Secret Service has been alerted to potential gate activity. The Intervention Corps has been ordered to undertake a threat assessment with regard to the potential impact on Sol territories. We can only guarantee everyone's safety as long as the expedition remains close to the intervention fleet. However, we advise everyone to stay clear of our firing arcs.
Initial scans indicate some activity. We will need to get closer for a more thorough read on the situation. Mission Specialist, approach the gate nacelle and interface with it to initialize a direct data stream for our onboard science team.
Affirmative.
How's the audio, everybody?
Approaching the jump gate.
Can you all hear them talking?
Activating scanner. Accessing nacelle.
Thanks, Alexander.
Data stream is initialized. It looks like...
Thanks, Redacted.
Fall back. The energy is spiking.
Battle stations, prepare to engage.
Terran's always willing to try to fire at something.
Nothing? Well then. Intervention Corps, prepare for traversal.
The expedition shall follow close behind. Mission Specialist, remain here and establish an outpost to derive a complete reading of the gate's coordinate data.
On it, sir. Godspeed, everyone.
Cool. I think we just need to go through the gates, yes? Where's the gate? Where be the gates? Pass through the gate. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I
Jump
thought.
gate. Unknown sector.
Why are we going so fast? Stop it. There we go. Really, it's... I wonder how, like in Star Trek, they have an awareness of the space around them in 3D space like that, because it just feels to me like unless I know exactly where it is, I don't know where to turn, and I'll be turning around like forever. Like it's really hard, like as a human on Earth, I have clues as to where things are. Like there's things like trees or key things that you can see and get a perspective, but in space you really can't do that, so it's kind of hard,
system.
right?
Preliminary scans indicate that this system is uninhabited. No sign of boron or any other kind of life, biological or artificial.
This cannot be true. Are you certain that the sensors are not malfunctioning? It has been so long. I really thought this might be the day I finally reconnect with my kin of the Fin.
Take heart, Boron Exile. You may yet be a step closer to your reunion. Explorer, we need some detailed system mapping. The task is in your hands. There is much to learn here.
Yeah. I'm just playing a little cat and mouse with the Terrans there. Okay, so we just need to explore, and I think it's usually down here, so let's go ahead and do a scanneroonie here. And let's point ourselves. Yeah, we're pointed that way. Okay. Alright, let's just go this way. I know they're down here. I've done this mission like 7 or 8 times now. I'm fairly certain they're down here. Yeah, let's just get down probably past the mid-mark here. That. Oh, it's just it's asteroids. I forget sometimes that you can see through the map. Like there's a transparency.
has identified some points of potential interest.
There we go.
We are having trouble locking on to exact locations at this range. See if you can pinpoint them for us.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go to this one first.
Empty space.
So I think the other one actually does the storyline, but let's just do this one first. Yeah, it does seem like it's cleaner. Or it may just be me. But it does seem like, I don't know, just it's kind of nicer. Like the map view. It's probably just me. Usually is. Yeah, but they had Egosoft had like this extensive list of like I don't know, hundreds, but I'm sure it was up close to like 100 or so like improvements and fixes and things like that for 8 and for 8.0. And I was like, about a third of the way through, I'm like, man, this is just reading these things. I'm like, half these things I don't even know what they are. The other half were like making some of the missions better, not better, but fixing them. Like there were some errors in missions.
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no, never mind that. Nothing of interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
Boza with the nothing to see here.
Newman correct, sir? Our team confirms that the Heretics End Gate does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system. The timing cannot be coincidental, can it? Just after we received word from the Boron? Is it possible that their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant, but not conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is definitely not Kingdom End. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the Boron side since their last message. Theoretically, a connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked in the distant past.
Yes. Unfortunately, a theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I am certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus. Could this be the Boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypothesis would be mere speculation. Until we have more evidence, keep your ideas off general comms. If you must
shut it up.
elaborate your theories, feel free to put them in writing.
There's what's your face. By the way, guys, don't forget to like the video or watching it here. It helps get the party started. Like I'm pretty sure YouTube recommends it to a lot more people if the people here are liking it already.
Unknown object.
Yeah, that is. Oh no, that's the wreck. That's the wreck. That's what that is. If I'm not mistaken. Let's just get a little closer here. Yeah, that's the wreck. I remember, like, that is one of the most annoying wrecks. I keep forgetting where, because we're going to have to get out in our spacesuit, and we're going to have to look around and try to figure out what it is.
Oh my! Could that be?
Yeah, derelict chip.
By the Trinity, a Boron vessel.
My instinct says we should take a closer look.
Does it, though? We? Is that... When you say we, do you mean me? Sir Bozata. Directing his little empire. Like, this is, like, you know... this is one of those... like... storylines where... you know, Bozata wakes up and it was all like a fever dream. Because he's like directing the whole thing, you know? Like we're all part of his dream in this universe.
Your ship's sensors are picking up a weak energy signature amongst the debris.
Like we're all in Bozata's fantasy. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get out here. Either that or we just scan it. I think there's two things that we have to watch, or we have to find. I think we have to get into our spacesuits to get into that one there. So yeah, that's the case. Pretty sure. So okay. So let's get just a tad closer here. That's fine. And let's get into our spacesuits. Here it is.
Quasar, Vanguard.
Is it Quasar? Is it Quasar or Quasar? Alright, let's see if we can find this thing. Like, this is one of the more annoying things to find. And I think we have to either go... do we have to go into the front or the back? Maybe it's the front. Repair panel.
You can repair the panel to gain access.
I did see it. Oh, okay. I actually see it glowing here. Never mind. Pretty sure we can get in this way, maybe? Perhaps? If we're lucky? This could be it. Let's just get in just a little bit here. Yeah, here we go. We have access to it, I think. There it is. There it is. Easy peasy. Where's the repair thing? I think it's on the other side here. There it is. We have... that's the laser. That's the repair. There we go. Perfecto. That's what I'd say. Okay. As I'm flying around willy-nilly, let's go grab this. I wish we could... oh, we can't.
Decryption and reconstruction
What do you know?
algorithm.
That was
The
easy.
data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some manner. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander. Perhaps he can garner more clues. I have my doubts, though.
Was there another point we needed to get? Explore newly... okay, so that was it. I think they made that easier. Maybe. Let's get back onto our ship. Hey there, Farrell. How you doing? Yeah, no, the new beta, so far so good. I did, let me just pause here real quick. There's the new diplomacy. I haven't really did a lot with this, but it's really nice, right? So, again, if we like go into the Argons, because we're playing with the Argons, we can actually see who they're hostile with. I thought... yeah, enemies, Holy Order enemies. Okay. And they're enemies with the Terrans. Basically, they're enemies with everybody I want to be enemies with so far. Although they're neutral with the God Realm of the Parent, and I think we're going to have to change that. But yeah, it's really pretty cool. Plus, it does show... let me see here. Relation implications, known sectors. Yeah, this is really nice, actually. This is definitely well thought out, I'm pretty sure. Actually even shows the factories. This is really nice. I'm discovering it with you guys here. That's pretty nice. Like Argon Prime has a shipyard and the Argon Wharf. Does it show it? Oh, it does. Look at that. That's cool. That's way cool. That's really cool. He is our benign overlord. Alexander, yeah, right. The Nothing Rock, the derelict capital ship, and the abandoned miner. Oh, I didn't know there was 3 potential points of interest. Oh, I did not know. Okay, let's get back on board here.
Docking granted.
Yeah, the UI is looking really nice. It's looking super duper. Oh, hello. Slow her down, Danny. Yeah, so I am itching to get my hands on a katana, but for now, because I'm playing as an Argon, I got a little an Argon ship here.
Quasar. Vanguard.
DOS, Quasar. Okay, what do we need to do first, or second here? Next, I should say. What does it say? It says explore newly reconnected system.
Explorer, you have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory.
That's right.
This is our first contact in the newly opened network. We have no idea of who they are, or their intentions.
There she is.
Investigate, and if possible, make contact, but maintain vigilance.
Oh my! Aliens!
Neela!
Please, do not be afraid. I shall disengage my armament.
Listen to the friendly boron.
I am so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Incredible! Finally, contact with our aquatic allies. Bosota, are you receiving this?
One moment, please. I am just finishing up some calculations.
What did you say? A boron? Truly? A living,
Hello,
brilliant
Neela.
boron? Are my ocular sensor organs deceiving me? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bozota, and I can barely recall another boron face. I have been riven from my people for that long. Will you please deign to share your time with me?
I am Neela T, adventurer extraordinaire. I would be delighted to spend time with you.
As appointed delegate of the Alliance of the Word, please allow me to extend my greetings to you and your people. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Neela T.
I do not have any official capacity as such, but it is marvelous to be seeing actual people from beyond the disconnected gates. How did you get here? Has a gate reopened? Are we connected once more? Oh, I knew it would have to happen eventually. What joyous news!
Momentous news indeed. Although we are less than clear on how this has occurred. There was speculation that the boron triggered the gate reinitialization. Messages from your scientists indicated that they were working on such a task. Please, can you direct us towards Kingdom End?
You were in contact with Kingdom End? That is marvelous news. It has been decades since we were cut off. We have heard nothing in all that time. The severing of the connection with Nishala has been indescribably distressing for all of us.
My system is in profound turmoil.
Aye.
Fellow boron after all these years is an incandescent joy.
Get it out,
To
Bozo.
find that you, too, are cut off from the homeworld is a misery.
More than you know, Bosota. We have all mourned this loss.
But without access to Kingdom End, your Queen and Parliament, how do you govern yourselves?
After the severance, there was a period of chaos, until a royal steward was appointed. I have had dealings with him. It would be my pleasure to make an introduction.
We must make haste. There is much to be discussed with your leadership.
Follow me, you cavalcade of curious creatures.
A born society not headed by a queen? This is somewhat hard to fathom.
Indeed, Bo-Sotar. From your own experience, you understand the pain of separation. I doubt other species appreciate the biological depth of our harmonious societal interconnection. It was worse than it is now. It used to be that all our systems were isolated. Severed, not just from Kingdom End, the Queen and Homeworld Nishla, but also from each other. Fortunately, several of our systems reconnected to each other eventually, but none received word from home. Reorganization became a necessity. The provinces adrift, as we call ourselves, were only ever intended to be temporary, but under the Royal Steward, it has grown into a comprehensive governing body. But some of us have never given up on Kingdom End. Your communication with the homeworld is momentous in the extreme. Not a soul in these systems has found evidence of where the Kingdom End even still exists.
Okay. That is a long conversation there. A very long conversation. But yeah, Feral. The cut. Yeah, I could pirate one. I guess I don't have access. I mean, I don't have Terran territories revealed just quite yet. I mean, we're working on the ring here, and our systems that we started out with. But yeah, I miss my katana. But I like this. I like the ship. It's okay. Eventually, I want to do the Hyperion because that ship was to be reckoned with. You don't like it was
Disengage.
at the end of my last playthrough. That was the one I was like, oh, this is nice.
Unknown object.
But yeah, the katana, my favorite so far. But since I'm not playing Terran, I'm an Argon. Didn't make any sense. Yeah, this thing is so slow. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm standing still. Although the animations, these are pretty good. I like the, what do they call this? The dust here, the new thing. I think this was in like the 7 update, not this, but I kind of do like it. I think you can turn it off as well in the settings, but I'm not too sure.
Goodness. A Commonwealth ship. Surely this indicates that our reports are correct. The once dormant gate has indeed resumed its function and brought our province into alignment with our erstwhile allies. You must realize what this means. All the resources of the Commonwealth are now within reach. At long last, a chance to end the shortages. Pick up the pace.
I also wanted to be in a small ship for the beginning too, because like you gotta dock places.
The provinces adrift are not awash with the luxuries of the old kingdom. The pain of severance has been constant, but our economy has also suffered. The shortages of essential goods have cut deeply. Reconnection with the network may alleviate some of these issues, at least.
Oop, autosaving. Yeah, I'm really trying to get this out of the way because, again, I just want to... So the breakdown for everybody that just kind of came in later is the main push of this, or the main theme of this playthrough is going to be we're the bad guys, but in the way that were kind of like more Robin Hood bad guys instead of just bad guys. But the other main theme is the fact that I'm trying to inflame the wars
You bring us guests, outsiders.
between the
with a
Argon
foot,
and the
no
Holy
less.
Order.
What have you been up to?
More than that, Royal Steward. I bring momentous news. The fleet.
Autopilot,
this
stop it.
Tyranid-led fleet. It came from the dormant gate in watchful gaze. They have communicated with Kingdom Ends. They have no Kingdom End gate, but they have communication. We are connected to the network once more.
My word,
The delegation seeks an audience. May I?
Yes, of course. There is so much to discuss, so much to consider.
Royal Steward, would it be in order for me to accompany the delegation?
I'm sure you have other things to do. Diplomacy is not the same thrill as exploration.
Please, Royal Steward, with your permission.
Of course, Neelity. By all means, accompany the delegation.
Explorer, you have displayed some usefulness thus far. I'm tasking you with joining us in meeting the Royal Steward. I may have need of your insights.
Getting there.
You have clearly made an impression on the expedition commander. I sense you are becoming more central to his plans. Join the delegation. Watch this Royal Steward. I have some experiments to attend to,
You
though
do
I
that.
shall keep an eye on you.
Oh, did he talk about experiments? Did he?
A boron capital ship. In all my days.
Yeah, it's done. Diplomacy network.
Perfect equilibrium of function and ergonomics. And with such flair. My current abode is penurious in comparison.
Bozata with the big words. Penurious? Is that what he said? Nice. But yeah, I just saw that. So we have Seda now, apparently. And so let's get out of the elevator. What happened? No. Oh.
That certainly could have gone better, but all may not be lost.
What? Oh. We missed a bit of... what you call it here. That's not good. But basically, Lita Wee is not happy and is not uncooperative, and we gotta make him cooperate by being nice guys, basically. So let's go talk to our guy here. Yeah, that skipped out a whole thing there, which is fine, I guess. Oh, that's...
The Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Sol or the wider network. Our orders are to deploy to a position of more strategic importance. Still, stay alert. None of us know what might be lurking out there.
The Alliance of the Ward thanks you for your support. You shall proceed alone from here on. Our military friends are needed elsewhere.
So yeah, Farrell, so the Seda...
I have had our differences in the past, but I had no idea he would be so stubborn.
So the Seda is now a research thing. So yes and no to your question. You still have to get the stuff. So it was like the flux capacitor, the two other things. I forget where they are. But anyways, you still have to get those things, and then they can research it. So it's no longer a craftable item, it's a research item. But this is new. Let me look at this.
There are certain requirements for me to start that research.
Grants access to the embassy at headquarters, enabling diplomatic opportunities. Yeah, I definitely want to get this. Because I want to use my diplomatic weight to meld the factions into what I want. But yeah, we have to get... Excuse me. Oh my goodness. We have to get storage on our thing first, and we don't have enough money to do that. We only have like... Well, I mean 0 in our headquarters account, but we only have like 10,000. So we're going to have to get money to get that. So Yeah, I started this playthrough with only 10,000 credits. So I think that's exactly what I still have. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. But hello, very bright.
Entering system. Great Reef.
Oh, I'm on a ship and it just went through a gate. Okay, that was weird. I thought I went to heaven. Don't go to the light, Danny. Don't.
I'm so very sorry you had to witness that embarrassingly discordant display. Leader Wee and I disagree on much, but he is not a bad person. You know, he is just scared.
Yeah, I think it is actually easier to get the components for that though. But yeah, it's different. I started this playthrough because it was a custom budgeted setup. I started with those things, so I was able to get it fairly quickly after I got the headquarters. Your quest for home was quite an obsession.
Oh, you took note of that, did you? Time after time I approach Leader Wee for the resources to find our way back home, but he has come to the conclusion that efforts spent on this endeavor come at an immediate cost to our people. I would hate for you to get the impression that I do not care for my fellow Boron here. Out on the fringes, I am truly seeking to make a difference for the people. Serving the Queen's subjects is a duty for me. You see,
she said duty.
I do not like to draw too much attention to it, but I myself am the progeny of stranded minor royals. Before you bow or anything like that, I am not part of the direct line of succession, and that is not how our monarchy works in any case. Yet, it drives me to find a path back home, for the people to once again delight in a reunited, merry realm.
Okay, so what is he afraid of?
I think he is scared of falling short. He carries the weight of the expectations of the entire provinces. He wants to keep everyone safe, and I think he fears that your expedition will exacerbate an already dangerous situation.
Yeah, dangerous situation with the kayaks, right?
Yes, fraught with danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kark territory. When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, the waves have calmed for now. The Kark incursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed, so I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile.
Yeah. Oh, did we?
Yes, fraught with the presidency. Yeah, okay. Also, as you can imagine,
go away.
The situation remains rather fragile. Pleasant travels.
Pleasant dreams. All right. So we need to go talk to, what's his nose there? Let's get out of here. There we go. And he's at the docks. It's really weird that the orange is not on the dock. Let me go talk to this dude again, because it's actually pointing us. Oh, he's here. New Menkaret's here. He's not on the docks. That's why.
Who does this fool think he is?
Yeah, he used to be on the dock.
Understand the gravity of our mission. Withholding his consent, we shall continue without it if necessary.
Calm yourself, sir.
Why do you think I remain on this fool's dock? And who are you to tell me to calm myself? I appreciate your contributions to our mission. But do not forget that I remain your superior. I must clear my head of the fool's petulance before I return to my post.
Leader Wee is afraid.
Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there is more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with Kingdom End would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing.
Yeah, clearly fears the kayaks.
Ah, I understand. He is worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Chitterers. The Alliance of the Word is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Ka'ak attacks.
Okay, so I think we got everything out of him that we need. But that's funny. Either it's a bug that he's not on the docks, or it's something new and they just didn't change his dialogue.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction.
Yes, sir. Perhaps there's a positive solution. If you help, we could about the kayak threats. Sorry that.
I am fully aware of Neela T's royal connections. Is it your opinion of me that I am some petty functionary who
Yes.
can be bought and sold,
Mhm.
bribed by the highest bidder? You misjudge me, and you misjudge Neela T. For all our disagreements, I cannot conceive that she would be party to such a grubby approach. Of course I desire the return of the provinces adrift to the warm embrace of the homeworld. But what kind of servant would I be if I did so at the expense of the welfare of those under my charge?
Perhaps there's a positive solution about the kayaks. We use force to resolve this. This is a bad one, if I remember correctly. We can avoid the provocation at all costs.
Your commendable commitment to peace is as welcome as it is unexpected. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways. This is all terribly challenging. My instinct is that your expedition is honest in its intent. However, I find your judgment questionable. Well, I feel that I must allow you to proceed in your mission.
Yay.
However, I ask of you, do not make me regret this.
Oh, you'll regret it, alright. Because I'm going to shoot up the place. It'll be fine,
With
though.
the gate and watchful gaze reactivated, to our knowledge, only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness.
That's the
If
one.
Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Ka'ak infestation. Ugh. Even uttering the name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Ka'ak. Every interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
You have our word, Leader Wee. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you. And may I bestow upon you a gift? We have
may.
prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
Explorer, you have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own. May it serve you well.
Okay, so it's... I always find it really strange that they're like, we want to be peaceful, and then they kind of wipe out the kayaks and after a while in the that one sector. So we have so we have a runabout and the guppy. So we don't have, do we have, wait a minute, do we have a, why, what? There's some weirdness going on here. Because that was kind of weird. Let's go to the dock area. But I want to see if it has a pilot. Because I don't know if it has a pilot. If it has a pilot, we're just going to park it at our, whatchamacallit. But let's see here. Actually, the easiest way to do that is just get on board. Where's the...
Unknown ship.
There we go. Oh, I hate these.
Mako.
No, it doesn't have a pilot. Okay. So that's...
To investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gates in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Excellent. The Alliance shall investigate Barren Shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explorer, you have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
I forgot I had crew.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
Okay, we have captains.
All the times I dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron, it never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both Gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too. Trying to manipulate Gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking. Yet it seems as though Numankaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these Gates at will?
Okay. Easy peasy. We're going to park this guy at headquarters. Actually, we're going to go ahead and just have them protect until further notice. Not that it needs it, but that frees up the dock just in case. Although there's enough room on the dock, but whatever. Either way. Okay, so the gate to...
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding our shipyard. You are, of course, most welcome to aid us in our undertaking. Your efforts will, of course, be lucratively compensated.
Okay. I'm not even paying attention to what you're saying. Okay, so there goes the Mako. Let's go ahead and undock here. Alright, cool. Ooh, big rock. Oh, planet. Not a rock, planet. Okay, so... Not the best path through the negotiations, yeah.
I have arrived at my designated inactive gate. I shall commence taking readings immediately.
Redacted, yeah, it's a budgeted free play start. Xenon Hub? Is that X3? Huh. I don't even know what that is. Unless I'm thinking of something different, or it's named something different in my mind. Okay, so we need to look for the inactive gates, but we need to... it's Sanctuary Darkness, which is, I think, up here, or... Oh, I do not remember. Is it in Watchful Gaze? No, let me see here. Let me think back in my head. Because there was one jump here. I know it wasn't that. It may have been Barren Shores. Let's just go up here, because if it's anywhere, it's going to be up in this sector here, or up in that section there. So we're kind of pointing that way, so let's just do that. Oh, actually, let's do this. And this. Yeah, there's a gate here, so let's look at this gate.
Unknown object.
Like, again, I forget exactly where it is. I think we have to go backwards, but that's alright. We'll find it. Oh, yeah, north of Great Reef. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's cool. So, N, the N key is mapped to negotiations, or mapped to diplomacy. Found that out the easy way. Oh, you know, I was thinking I probably should have just flown on the Mako, because I think the Mako is a little bit faster. Interesting. Oh, yeah, so it was an X3. There's a structure that was big enough to house a small sector. Oh, neat. Huh. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's definitely something I never even thought of. You could use the hub as a customizable crossroads. Neat. Oh, really? That's neat. What sector is that in? Do we know? Before we go in here, does it actually say? No, it doesn't say where it's going. Yeah, okay, let's just go through. Oh, I don't have enough money for... because we're going to need nav beacons. I don't think I have enough money for nav beacons, so that may be an issue. Let's go as far as we can. Yeah.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
I'm glad they added that, because, you know, this additionally you can identify these mineral regions visually by paying attention to where the asteroids are located. Yeah, I'm glad they added that. That's new, because first time I did this, I had no idea.
According to our archives, there was once a Xenon presence hereabouts in the network. I wonder what befell them.
Oh, is that so? Then we were quite lucky that our systems were not connected directly to a Xenon stronghold. There is no way we would have survived, given the state of our military.
Now, see if you can locate the inactive gate in this system.
Be careful. Take great care when navigating. We must honor our word
That's new.
and avoid the Karg. You will also need to be cautious of the region's other hazards. I recommend that you stick close to the asteroids. They seem to be an exceptional indicator of where your ship will not be harmed.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, I mean, I know where it is, but we'll go this direction up this way. It's usually the easiest way for me to do it. But that circle thing is new, right? It must be because that our mission was there. The mission right now is the navigation, but once that gets done, like, it circles where the mission is, I guess, maybe? We'll find out after we get done with this autopilot here. Because it should shift back over to the mission.
Autopilot disengaged.
Yeah, and find the inactive jump gate. Yeah, so that's new. So it circles around where the sector is that you need to be in, I guess. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go this way.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Cool. 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 So it's up to the northeast of the split sectors? Okay. Huh. Oop, hello.
Autopilot disengaged.
Hello.
Protector.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so he's out there. I don't want to go towards him. Let him come towards us. Because I don't want to go out of the hazardous region here. See, you wouldn't want to be a
Container.
Come on. I think I'm playing clean without any mods right now. I think I'm going to add the mods though, because the one mod that I do like a lot, because I don't like looting when you have to actually go towards the... I wish it was a automatic thing. I wish we didn't have to like pull it in with our whatchamacallit. But the one I want to do is the flyby looting. And I think the other one I'm going to probably do is the Sector Explorer. But other than that, I'm probably not going to have any other any other ones in. Just play completely vanilla.
Empty space.
Okay. I keep on doing that. I don't know why. I keep on hitting N instead of M. Okay. So let's go this way.
Autopilot engaged.
Assistant, perhaps locating the jump gate would be easier if you were to use your ship's long-range scanner.
Yeah, I know where it is, man. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Autopilot disengaged.
We are golden
Empty
goose.
space.
As thick as it's a pea super. It's a pea super out here. Actually, yeah. Let's go ahead and scan. But I don't think we'll find it this far out just quite yet. It's gonna be over here. Oh, there it is. Voila.
Autopilot engaged.
And bonus reputation for peaceful exploration. Yeah, he was coming after me, man. he was hell bent on taking me out. He targeted me. I mean, I could have ran away, I guess, but it'll be our little secret. We won't tell Lita we. What is the saying? Don't start fights. But if you find yourself in a fight, definitely finish it.
Danger. Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, and I think we can just go this way. No, that's, I think, well, is it? Ooh. Let's just creep on over here. I think this is to the middle, though. I think we still have to go up and around this way, but let's just go this way real quick. Let's see.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, I think this is just to the middle.
Danger.
I think we just, yeah, I still think we need to go north here, but...
Danger. Autopilot disengaged.
Because those things are in the middle. Let's just reveal the map a little bit, I guess. Couldn't hurt. Well,
Danger.
It could hurt, but that's it. Is there another way to go this way? I don't think there is. I think it cuts it off here. Unless they did something different here.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Oh, crud. Get out of the hazardous region, Dan. Back off. Hold on. Pause. Okay, go back there. Oop, nope. P.
Danger.
Okay, I think we're out of the hazard. I think we just touched the hazardous region. I don't want to go that way then. Most definitely. Let's get back here.
Autopilot engaged.
What? What? Oh.
Autopilot disengaged.
Why did you point that way? Autopilot, man. Stop doing the thing.
Empty space.
Oh, in a big ship we can make it across there. Yeah, I could probably just make it across there manually. We're in a small ship, but we have like the best shield, so I can probably Although, where are my shields? They're not coming back up. Oh, there they go. Okay, so let's go north. That was stupid of me to actually even do that, but it's okay.
Autopilot engaged.
I knew better. Oh god, the autopilot. Stop it.
Autopilot disengaged.
Ugh. Let's just do it manually. Yeah, I don't have... How much do the nav beacons actually cost? We only have 10,000 credits. I think I can get a few, but not enough for the mission here. We're going to have to do... I think we're going to go back in Argon space after we find our way through here. And do some... what you got, Boza? He's not talking. Interstellar diplomacy is an alluring and disciplinary pursuit. Part science. No, okay. If you so wish, I will undertake the compelling research on your behalf. Consider it your first tentative step into larger dialogue. Okay. Thanks. You weren't coming through there, Boza. I wish there was a way... Instead of doing the navigation here, I wish there was a way just to target empty space. Kind of like you target... Actually, is there? Can we just target empty space? No. Actually, I have to target something. But I wish there was a way to target empty space so you can just do like... instead of doing the nav targets like this.
Empty space. Autopilot engaged.
It's a pea soupa. It is dense out here. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I heard something about that. Since it is the beta, they didn't add the voice acting yet.
Autopilot disengaged.
That makes sense. Okay.
Danger. Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, sorry if this seems a little boring to you guys. I'm just trying to get it out of the way. So we can get this storyline. Because again, once we're like reveal the morons and do these gates, we're gonna make them like one of our main allies in the war. But after this, after we do this mission here, I'm gonna go back to Argon space and see if we can't improve relations there.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, let's just try to... I think we can do a big jump here.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, I can actually see it there, I think. Yeah, that's the skeleton of the highway system, I think. That's the gate.
Autopilot.
There it is. Approach the jump gate in the cell. Try to get a reading.
Let's take this out of here. Okay. I think we should be good. I'm gonna do one of those there, just in case. Not that there's any danger here, but I'm in a small ship. I'm in a hazardous region. I probably should have done this when I first got into Sanctuary of Darkness, but it's alright. We're good. We are good. This is a pretty responsive ship. I kind of do like it for like short runs. What do we need to do? We need to get to... Actually, I think the mission is inactive here. Hold on. Make sure that's active. There we go. There we go. Now we got the, what you call it? Scan this.
Each jump gate has 2 pairs of nacelles. They act as caches for storing operational data, among many other things. We are still not very familiar with this technology, or who created it, but thanks to recent scientific advancements, we are able to make sense of some of the information that we are retrieving. It seems apparent that some of the data likely represents the coordinates of other jump gates. Whether this means that these gates were connected in the distant past is mere conjecture. Perhaps the builders had reasons unknown to us for certain gates to hold, special compatibility. The vast majority of the data in these caches remains a vexing mystery to us all.
Ooh, this is slower than I remember. Read our emails. Oh, okay, there it goes.
Gathered everything we can access from this nacelle.
Let's go over to the other one.
To the one on the opposite side. Yes, some of this data looks rather promising. I'm forwarding all of this to our science team as we speak.
Alright, when it's not busy at work, we gotta check our emails. Oh, I don't want to read that wall of text. Okay, very good. Embassy. A locked room has been discovered on the headquarters information database. It seems that it was digitally sealed and can't be accessed. Oop, hello. Survive. Oh, yeah. We have to survive. Okay.
Oh my! I'm picking up a worrisome fluctuation in energy signatures.
Where are they? Hold on. Okay. All right.
Forager.
Come back. Where are you going?
You fought bravely, Explorer.
Yes, I did. Who's a good boy?
Yes. Your display of skill was altogether impressive. I just hope this commotion does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
Our science team has pored over the data that Neela T was able to lift from the cache. While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates. Despite the additional challenges the Ka'ak will represent.
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
Perhaps, once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For now, this This expedition needs you to map out safe passage for a larger fleet to
Yeah, there it
navigate
is.
through Sanctuary of Darkness.
Gonna need the nav beacons.
Use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Ka'ak installations.
Well, should I attempt
And
just...
other hazardous regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map.
Yeah, I think we're gonna creep our way out of here, actually. I was gonna go just full... I don't know. Let's just creep our way out of here. Let's just do this.
Autopilot. Engaged.
It appears you lack sufficient nav beacons.
Yeah, I do.
You can acquire them at any wharf, shipyard, or equipment dock. I believe we passed a wharf in Great Reef as we made our way into the system.
I can acquire them at any wharf. It's a good day to die. I think I am actually
Autopilot. Disengage.
going a little down. We should go this way. Be a little safer. Go.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Yeah, we're just gonna go back to Argon space and pew pew a few. We'll see if there's any missions first, but then we'll pew pew a few like criminal traffic or whatever. Because you know, if we're not friends with the Argons, this is not gonna work. So yeah.
Danger. Autopilot.
Oops.
Disengaged.
Okay, let's go down this way.
Autopilot. Engaged.
You know, for the longest time, the community of planets thought the Kark had been eradicated by their joint efforts.
Nope, they
Recent
come back.
attacks on solitary miners, and now this, prove this notion was overly optimistic.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
There we go. We just went through a little bit of a hazardous region. Although it's kind of weird that there's like a little pocket of a hazardous region over here, even though on the map it doesn't really show.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
So I think we'll be good going the rest of the way down, just kind of this way here.
Danger.
Yeah, let's do this. We'll try it. We'll try it out.
Autopilot. Engaged.
We'll go the express route. Hopefully we'll be fine. As long as we don't run into any asteroids. Okay. Alright, emails have been checked. Admin is done.
Danger. Autopilot.
Autopilot
Disengaged.
sucks. Okay, now we should just we should be able to do a beeline for the whatchamacallit here. Make sure we don't go off the elliptic, not elliptical. That's something that you walk on. The elliptic. Okay, now we should just be able to make a beeline here.
Jump gate. Great Reef.
Are we? Yeah, I'm just gonna beeline it. Even if we go through a little bit of hazardous region, we should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah. I know nav beacons don't cost that much, but man, we only have 10,000 credits. I didn't even think of that. Should have probably thought of that. Give myself a little bit of cash. Although hitting some criminal traffic in the Argon space, that'll give us some cash to do it as well. Cool. We are free to go. Alright, let's make our way over to Argon space.
Entering system. Great Reef. Autopilot engaged.
Cool. Yeah, I wonder if I should go in the Mako. I wonder if this could be faster. I think we may pick that up, actually. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Instead of going here, let's go ahead and just pick up the Mako.
Autopilot engaged.
Reset the autopilot. Yes, just go to get the Mako. So I think it'll probably be quicker travel time, because this is not great for live streaming when you're so slow. Although this is pretty. I wonder, is there a way to turn that off and on? Or I think there is. Like stellar, did they call it stellar dust, I think? Something like that. Oh, there should be some nav beacons on the, I didn't even catch you say that last time, sorry.
Shores.
There should be some nav beacons in the, well, we're going to get the Mako anyway, so.
Autopilot.
Let's go below the elliptic. So we don't run into the asteroids here. Yeah, that's a good, didn't even think of that, Pharaoh. We shall check. Yeah, so if it does have them, then I'll definitely go back and put the nav beacons in the sanctuary darkness there.
Autopilot engaged.
Is that realistic, though? This stuff, would a spaceship going through space in real life have that? I mean, I know, like in Star Trek, they have the deflectors, and that, in theory, deflects like the space dust or whatever it is. But would that actually happen? I know, like space, it looks empty, but it's not really empty. So I wonder if this would actually be a thing. We have to. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. I think it's just for the effect of flying, because it does kind of look good that way. And it's interesting, like near the engines, that it like flares out here as well. Which, if this was a thing, like flow dynamics, if this was like a liquid or gas, that would make sense, because there would be pressure, like a high pressure near the engine, so that would make sense there, I think, if it was actually true. Physics 101. Yeah, no vacuum is total. This is true. And that's what I'm saying, is like it would probably make sense that there would be some sort of wind deflection, not wind, but some sort of flow deflection going through space like that. The bow shock seems like it could be realistic if there was enough dust and gas in the air. Yeah, like going through maybe like a nebula or something like that. That would be interesting. Like maybe like enough gases in a nebula. But nebulas, even though they look like Star Trek, you see a nebula and you see it's like kind of dense. I think it's not as dense as like Star Trek makes it out to be.
Autopilot disengaged.
Usually in a nebula. but I may be wrong there. I'm a scientist, but not that kind of scientist, so to speak. I am a computer scientist, so I know nothing about physics. Well, I did take a few physics classes, but very basics.
Autopilot engaged.
Oh, that's interesting, Farrell. Like a weird lens effect type thing. Yeah, that's interesting. Like it's coming from the ship in and of itself. That's interesting. Affecting the photons instead of other particles. That yeah, because there's tons of photons in space, obviously floating around. There's other particles too, like muons or whatever they are. But I don't think those interact with actual physical materials. Like the muons or whatever, like there's millions of them passing through you at the moment, sort of thing. Yeah. Great Nate? Great Nate? I think that's how you say your name. But yeah, that's interesting. Like particles, you're seeing some electromagnetic effect. Yeah, that's interesting too. Huh. I like it. Either way, I think it looks good. I kind of do like it. I'm deciding too that this ship does actually look pretty mean. Very aggressive looking, isn't it? I mean, it is a heavy fighter, so that does make sense. I wonder if I can upgrade this for, I think because I have combat engines on here. Uh-oh.
We found something out here.
Found a lockbox. Oh, good for you guys. I don't know. Ignore it. Yeah, there it is. Well, we can go try to get the lockbox, I guess. Yeah, let's do it.
Lockbox. Autopilot disengaged.
Let's try to get that old lockbox. You know how good I am at this, right? The engines on this thing sound aggressive as well. They have a nice growl to them, like a Ford Mustang kind of guttural growl to them. Ford Mustang GT, I should say, not the... Well, you know what? I don't know if the electric ones make that sound, but the one I had made that sound back in the day. Oh, the last Starfighter. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? And the old Babylon 5 Star Furies. Yeah, it does kind of look like those as well. Interesting. Yeah, it does. Yeah, both of those actually. You're right. Both of y'all right. kind of takes its inspiration from probably a couple of those, like this the Babylon 5 Starfighters were neat. And I think that was one of the first shows, Babylon 5, to do CGI as well. First serial show, not. I think there's some movies that were doing it as well, but so I think like Tron was doing it. But the movie Tron. Okay, what kind of lockbox do we have here, guys? One of the boxes with the 4 on the side. Oh no, not too close. Again, getting too close is probably not a good idea, so let's get back just a little bit. I do have my, let's see, let's prime my weapon. Okay, good. Get a little closer. Okay, so it's able to target. There's one. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Oh, I hate lockboxes. A little closer here. I don't want to get too close because then you can't target it. Ugh. Did I get one or did I hit it? Yeah, I got one. Let me go over this way here. Oops, no, wrong button, Danny. There we go, that's the one we wanted. Oh, I hate lockboxes. But I need the money. Up, blew it up. Fail. Okay, whatever.
Autopilot.
Whatever.
Engaged. Headquarters.
Fail.
Out of docking range.
Lockboxes are the worst.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
We're gonna dock this guy. Ooh, I need to actually dock you as well. Remove all your orders and have you dock because I have no teleportation. Dock and wait. There we go. Yeah, I have no teleportation, so this we're gonna have to do it through docking procedures.
Docking granted.
Slow her down there, Speed Racer. There we go, beautiful. And my other guy's docked here, so all we need to do is get up.
Successfully docked.
Do this, go over to the Mako. Oh. Let's check. Oh, let's just sit. Oh, Danny, all the wrong buttons. Sorry.
Sir.
You look a little green, sir. You feeling okay? Let's look at... We should have... How do we find out? I can never find out. This is always... I wish there was a way to do the loadout a little bit easier. Nav beacons. Yeah, we have 15. Look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's do it. Oh, where did my... Where's that other ship off to? Where are you going, buddy? I thought I did remove all orders, but okay. Let's just protect until further notice, I guess. Okay. Alright. So this should be a little quicker, hopefully. What kind of pew-pews do I have on there? That'll work. Not great, but that'll work. Okay, let's get back over to Sanctuary of Darkness.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's see. Pedal to the metal. What do we got here? Oh, it's getting up to 2 hours, so... May have to do this a little bit later, like next live stream. What is the top speed? I could just look at the top speed, but we'll find out here. It's faster than the other ship. Yeah. Okay, but it is coming up to the 2 hour mark, so I think what I'm going to do is I think we're just going to continue this mission next live stream. Oh yeah, this is nice and fast. Cool. I should have been in this for these missions anyways, but that's okay.
Entering
yeah, so I think that's
Watchful
good
gaze.
for now. In the next live stream, what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and put down the nav beacons. And in the meantime, I'm going to grind a little bit. And I'm going to make... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to stop here, please. And let's do this. Stop guidance. There we go. Okay.
Disengaged.
In the meantime, I'm going to grind and get Argon happy with us. So we are friends with them. So then we can join them in the fight against the Holy Order. Why are we still going? Slow her down there, Speed Racer. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing between this live stream and next live stream is we're going to be improving relations with the Argon Federation so we can actually start the war and help with the Holy Order and maybe even the Terran. So yeah. So basically, again, what I'm going to do is relations with this is going to be the Terrans and any of the Paranid are going to be kind of enemies, and also the Split. We're going to be friends with the Borons. We're going to be friends with the Teladi, and also friends with the other human factions. Did I miss anybody there? I think I got everybody. In general, I got everybody. All the other factions except for the Vigor Syndicate, I think we're going to keep them enemies as well. So the Terran and the Vigor Syndicate. But yeah, very cool. Use the ship overview at the bottom of the info screen. Yeah. I'll have to, because there's so many ways to get to the same information. A lot of times it's like, but yeah, I'll look into that. That sounds cool, actually. Okay, guys, we're going to leave it there. I appreciate everybody coming by. We're going to be... Next live stream is going to be next Saturday. And I hope if anybody has any ideas, any other ideas, this is, again, we're going to be the bad guys. We're going to be participating in the war. The main theme of this is going to be the war between the Argon and the Holy Order. But we're going to have a greater war, which I just listed who we're going to be friends and allies with and who we're going to be warring with. But if anybody else has any other ideas, put them down in the comments or the chat and whichever, and let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And I think this is gonna be really fun. So again, this is not gonna be like storylines like we did before. We're not gonna cover all the storylines. What we're gonna do, this is gonna be a domination playthrough. We're gonna dominate the galaxy basically through war. So yeah, cool. Domination through war. Very cool. Yay. Very human. Okay. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I will see everybody very, very soon. I hope everybody's staying safe and have a great weekend. And yeah, thanks for coming by and watching. Bye for now, guys.